Hello friends, I'm Serum, and welcome back. Something seems wrong here. That's not how you're supposed to put gas in your car. How did you even do that? Proof that anything can be an album cover. Number 1, memory store. Number 2, leveling up. Number 3, lost in the city. And number 4, eyes on me. All eyes are on this leak coming down the ceiling. The only thing holding that water up is the paint. The main water line will not shut off and will keep flooding, so the bucket is unfortunately pointless. This cat was a Russian spy in its past life. Festy, that's a floor bat. Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. This looks like a scene from a movie. Project X vibes. Make sure you catch it. But how can you hate from outside of the club when you can't even get in? Why is this cat living my dream life? You're not who I was expecting, but while you're here, like and subscribe if you have brown eyes. This trained professional gymnast is gonna be saved by these spotters just to show you how they know what's gonna happen before it even does. This guy has to walk with an orthopedic boot on his shoes because one leg is much shorter than the other. So how tall are you? Depends on how I'm feeling. Bro could be 4'11 or 5'8. What's the first thing you want to see when you get into heaven? Maybe this if you really love ice skating. Me and my friends would turn this into a racetrack. Located in Toronto, you can go ice skating on any pathway you want. Cheap versus expensive hot air blowers. Which one will win? Melting the chocolate away. It looks like the expensive one. Calling the game in the mall. Uh-oh, bro summoned a whole jungle. Side note, that mall looks really cool. This is also pretty cool, a huge Lego city built in this basement. Is this the set for the Lego movie? Wait till this dude hears about Minecraft. This girl is doing 5 portrait drawings at once. Do you see this? The whole Marvel cast here. There is no way this is possible. I can't even do this with one pencil. Here is the final product. I would have a meltdown like this girl, but it gets worse.
And now,
That would be my 13th reason. Cat said, you are Elastigirl. Pull yourself together. This guy may be Elastigirl with how he is sitting. He didn't know she was recording. Dude arched himself like a silverback gorilla.
video.
Oh no. This was also caught on video. The Cactus Choir performing Industry Baby. Sounds good the first time around.
Yeah!
Oh, then it turns demonic. They started turning each other on. Watch these 2 girls steal somebody's dog. Yes, out of everything you're gonna steal, that is just way too personal. Dog almost looks like he knew them, but maybe the dog needed to be rescued. Boom, there they go off with it. This girl also needed some assistance while bowling. The employee owed her a favor. On the topic of bowling, here's what happens behind the scenes. In a lot of bowling alleys now, it's actually magnets instead of strings, and they would actually get swept away instead of that. Let's see if a water container could hide a knife from an x-ray machine. Putting it inside, and it looks like, oh, you cannot get away with that. This sticker is literally magic. Check that out. How does it go like that? Seriously, creativity has no limits. You can't see the shadow phase during the daytime because Dracula only comes at night. Friday before finals, 11:59 p.m., the Midnight Scream at UC San Diego. Let's see if there's a lot of participants. The screams of 1,000 tortured souls. Loki sounds like the apocalypse started. What do you remember most about college? The screaming. Please tell me the screaming abruptly ended at 12:01. The chances of your wedding being ruined by a psychotic ex is low, but never 0. You, Taylor's version. Speaking of weddings, this girl is about to be surprised after getting dropped off.
Are you kidding me?
She's like, are you kidding me? I think she knows what's about to happen. In a beautiful spot. This is the way to happiness.
It's not happening.
She is freaking out right on the beach. And he popped the age-old question. Will you buy me an Xbox? These right here are not actual Pringles or any of these drinks. They're actually hidden containers that when you open them, you can hide stuff inside of there, like drugs. Okay, don't do drugs, kids. But I mean, this is pretty sneaky. If you don't have a place to hide your gum or something, you know, get one of these. Don't get one of these because they're too big compared to her. These babies, what are you feeding them? Other babies? They should be taking care of you. Live action boss baby. This is known as the do nothing machine. I could spin that thing for hours, turning people into main characters on the bus, now in a movie. Life looks so sad in these pictures. You can't take a photo of me without my consent. This is a talking crow. I knew Edgar.
How are you?
Alan Poe wasn't crazy. The people that put these nachos in this locker were crazy because they started growing mushrooms after 2 weeks. It's got the cheese touch. Cheap versus expensive paper shredders. Who is going to be faster? Cheap one, but fast doesn't always mean better. This was this dog's favorite spot, but now she is dead. The perfect place to live on forever in the afterlife. How smart people clean snow off their car. Works like a charm. Pretty satisfying as well. The last ball of this professional pool match, and he looked away while hitting the shot. Imagine he missed it though. Rating things this chicken brings her. Number 1, ponytail. Pretty useful. Number 2, paper scrap. 6 out of 10. Nest material. Business card. 3 out of 10. We'll never use. Joanne's coupon. Always looking for that. $10. Okay, that's a W. This adult German Shepherd is diagnosed with dwarfism, and it is just too cute. This is also too cute. A baby monkey meeting a baby pig for the first time. They look like they could be best friends. They probably already are. Just a monkey sleeping with bacon. This is the fastest horse this guy's got on his ranch. Come get the hay. The most amount of horse in the least amount of space. I am speed. Speaking of speed, how do you hit this bag super fast? It's all about finding your rhythm and slowly working your way up. And after a while, you can speed up. This looks like sorcery. Actually, this does. I promise you, it's not what you expect. How is the cameraman recording? Well, they were definitely recording when they got this gender reveal on camera. Revving the engine into a balloon so it should hopefully explode. Imagine he accidentally flipped it in a gear. He's more focused on how good it sounded. Bro was mad, so he revved his bike. This game was played only by higher class people like kings in the 17th century, and the goal is to hit the middle bell right there. But it looks like it's really hard to do. Even with all that spin and getting so close, boom, it just completely misses. Beyblade, allow thy to rippeth. Look at me in the face and tell me these mountains are real. Teletubby Hills. 1 in a billion moments caught on camera.
4 generations of Honda Civics.
All lined up.
Saw some ants carrying a glove.
That would be a sight to see.
Found an edge piece in my bag of goldfish.
What?
Okay.
I didn't know they had that.
Sun shining through my fish tank, aligned on each knob. Utter perfection.
Way.
My black cat looks like my white cat's shadow. The way these chips match my countertop. Let's zoom in here.
What?
Elite.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. This is the amount of protection doctors use while dealing with highly infectious diseases. Keep in mind, they also spend like 8 hours a day inside this uniform. There's just levels and levels to this. They already have a whole suit on, multiple masks, and they're putting on another suit over that. It's like you're about to go to space, but you have to do this to be completely safe. And to top it all off, another mask and goggles over everything. Going trick-or-treating with a kid's statue.
First trick-or-treater.
They don't even suspect.
A little bit early.
Bro's paralyzed, mute, and deaf. Not to mention blind and shy.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What kind of kid stays stiff for that long? Dude is literally a stick figure. You're gonna want your dad if this thing opens your door at night. Oh no, now it's fully open. Oh! This is how sound effects are made in a cartoon. A professional. No way, this is real. Insane talent. You can see the fangs coming through this cage from this tarantula. Pretty scary, right? This guy's feeding his spider the orb weaver. And of course, it wraps it all up in webs so it can't possibly escape. Then he's got a nice meal to eat. This guy had some really big piercings and actually resulted in some holes in his face. That would be super inconvenient. Like, what happens if you're trying to drink water or eat food? Like, that would get so annoying. He pretty much has multiple mouths.
Right now, click the bell icon to turn on notifications and subscribe to join the Serum Squad.